Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is SarahElizabeth, and in today's video I'm bringing you my summer evening routine. It's very family focused and yet again very simple, but I'm hoping that you guys are able to relate and able to enjoy. If you do, please subscribe and stick around. I have a lot more similar videos coming your way.
All right, so we are outside for the start of our summer evening routine. Doggy. So I'm outside with Logan and we're going to be going for a walk shortly. So we typically like to do this almost every single day if the weather's really nice, just in terms of getting out his energy, spending some of it, and just so he can get out in nature. He is on the fairer side, so before we came out here we applied the sunscreen as well as a hat, and he has some water. So I'm just waiting on my husband so we can go on our walk. And yeah, just get out some of that energy before bedtime and dinner. All right, so we have him set up to go for his walk for the evening, and he's got his little fan, so you guys can buy this on Amazon for like 12 bucks. Has 3 speeds, low, medium, and high. Worked out really, really well, just for when we went to the zoo. As you guys can see, he's set up with his water so that we can go on a quick walk. Logan, say hi.
Hi.
You have anything to say? No.
Say outside.
Outside.
Outside. Outside, it is ridiculously hot. That's summer in New England, so we were supposed to get thunderstorms and it never thunderstormed. We just have had really, really muggy weather, actually similar to Florida, I would probably say. But nonetheless, I don't know if you guys can tell with the clouds and stuff if this is going to reflect, but we're supposed to get thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms at 6. We'll see if it actually happens. So I'm filming this video a little bit differently. I wanted to try a different style, just see what you guys think. Typically I do a lot of the, your eye, buddy. I know your allergies. I do a lot of the talk through, meaning like I'll film it and then I do a voiceover after. But I just wanted to do it more, I guess, of a day in the life for the evening routine. But basically we ordered for dinner. So my son is having pepperoni pizza. We haven't gone food shopping, so we'll be doing that after. He does pretty well on that and it'll fill him up. He's having his milk. And then I just got myself a buffalo chicken salad. And my husband is having his Caesar salad. And yeah, so it's pretty much what dinner looks like once that's done. Probably just gonna kind of relax for the rest of the time since we went on our walk a little bit earlier. It's supposed to start with thunderstorms very, very soon. The weather's drastically changing. There's a lot of dark clouds rolling in. So I just want to make sure that we got our outside time in. We went on 2 walks today. Plenty of outside time before all the storms and everything happened. No, it's mine. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
So I'll see you guys after.
So I did lose some footage of us actually having dinner, but that's okay. I mean, we don't need to see one another eat, right? But we do eat together as a family, and then after that, we typically just clean up the kitchen. So you'll see me drying some dishes, cleaning up a little bit, and putting things away. Now, my husband and son also help out. We like to have my son help out where he can. He'll throw things out in the garbage. He'll put some of his utensils or things away wherever he can reach. We try and have him focus on little tasks that he'd be doing every day as he gets older too. So for one, that he feels like he's helping, and 2, it gets him into that routine. So for me, I'm just finishing up with the nightly chores like I would any other night, not just related to summer, and especially taking out this garbage. I will say I find we have way more garbage in the summer. I feel like because we use a lot more paper plates and stuff like that because nobody has time for dishes, right? So as you guys can see here, we're basically just dancing. We've introduced him to Lady and the Tramp, one of my favorite movies. So he did enjoy that because he loves animals. And just here, I'm running off to do a quick diaper change. We're in the midst of trying to do potty training, so he's really good about telling us when he's gone, when he needs to go. And from there, I just spend a little bit of time with him on the couch before we go outside, practicing our letters, our colors, our numbers. I got these foam letters and stuff for him at Easter, and we've used it a lot since then as a learning tool. So let me know down below how you guys have been. I really feel like this summer, as much as it just started, I can see it flying by already. I'm just in shock that we are in July already. But nonetheless, I'm hoping to enjoy every minute of it. We spent this week going to the zoo, doing a lot of outdoor activities, and then we had a family fun day with my parents as well. And like I mentioned before, my son does go to daycare Mondays through Wednesdays, so I want to make sure that he's still getting that socialization piece. So every Thursday and Friday we pick a special place to go to. Next week we're going to be going to our local airport, and then on the Friday I'm going to go see one of my other best friends who lives a little bit further away, and she lives near a farm, so it should be, for one, a good trip for him, and two, it'll be fun to see her. So it'll definitely be a good time.
That are going to be growing, and these are chili peppers, as well as, oh, Logan, no, rosemary, oregano, basil. Logan, no, I said no. And tomatoes. So hopefully those come out okay.
Hi, buddy, come here.
And then that's just my husband and my parents doing some video chatting.
So for those of you who might be newer to my channel, my name is SarahElizabeth. I'm a full-time mom, full-time registered nurse, and I typically do work Mondays through Fridays, but I'm a school nurse, so I tend to have the summers off, which is why this time with my son outside, my family, just overall, getting these moments is so important to me. So I hope that you guys like my channel and enjoy the content. It's very much cleaning and organization motivated, but I do throw some of these other things in there too, just to kind of vary it up a little bit. So after we're done with everything outside, after he's seen his last program of the day, which is called Word Party, usually comes on a little after 6:30, I go ahead and head upstairs and start getting his room ready. At this point, I'm usually, closing the curtains, getting everything to be nighttime effective. And another thing I love to do is just get his bed settled. He knows once his bedroom is a set way that, yes, it's time for bed. It's time for me to close my eyes and go to sleep. As you can see, he's running around here, and it's because his dad is filling the bathtub and stuff like that and getting that ready. We do alternate from time to time of who's washing him and things like that.
So this is pretty much what his room setup looks like. So my husband and I take turns every night bathing him. It's my husband's turn tonight, so what I'll do is I'll prep the room. So typically speaking, I get his bed set and ready, get his pillow fluffed, get the blanket done, and then I set down another blanket for when he comes down, just because he outgrew the changing mat, and we change him down here. So I get his jammies, socks if it doesn't have the little feeties, we have the diaper, the brush or comb depending on how long his hair is, and his lotion. And then from here I always set him up with Boo Boo and Ellie, his two, and then his books. So Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is absolutely by far his favorite book since he was a baby, and I have a plethora of other books there in his little bookshelf, as well as there's another bookshelf in the office that has a lot of books from my childhood, a lot of Disney books, things that we've read to him that we just pretty much circulate through a whole bunch of different ones, so he doesn't always have the same stories all the time. And then we also have his nightlight for the night, which was my nightlight from a long time ago. So that's pretty much his bedtime routine. I would film it normally with him here, but he won't go to bed after that if he starts seeing me film. And if I'm being like 1000% honest, I need him to be able to sleep. So under normal circumstances, I'd be filming him for different things, and like I wouldn't mind it. For his bedtime routine, it'll throw him off too much, but at least you guys get the gist of what his bedtime routine looks like and the little setups that I have going on there.
So after we've put our son down for the night, I go ahead into my bedroom, get my pajamas and everything, make sure I have the monitor on, and just go ahead and take my shower. And then this is just me kind of after the shower getting myself ready for the night. So I love to brush my hair, just kind of get all the knots out, and from there I kind of just focus in on my skincare routine. I've been seeing this new esthetician who does an amazing job. Her business is called Skin Dream, so if you're local to the area, you should definitely check her out. And she put me on to CeraVe. I use the facial wash, the moisturizer, and I think it's like the toning something cleanser, and it works out really, really nicely for my skin. I've been keeping up with it as much as I can. The only thing that I add in, because it's summertime, for me, I spend a lot of time in the sun. Even with sunscreen, I feel like my skin is the opposite. It doesn't get oily like some people. It gets a little bit dry. So I added in some of the Drunk Elephant moisturizer there, and it works really, really well. Just for anybody who was dying to try that brand, it lives up to the hype. So once I'm all set with my little skincare routine and just, after taking a nice shower, I go ahead and head downstairs with Miss Snowflake, and I go clean out her cage as well. So most times you guys will see her in the bottom of the cage in the video. So she's a little over 20 years old, which is towards the end of the life expectancy for cockatiels. Obviously, I'd love to have her forever. We know that's not the case. So I do my best to give her the best life we can. She used to perch really well, but since then had some issues with her feet, neurological issues, so she stays in the bottom of her cage. I don't change too much other than keeping it clean and obviously replenishing food and water, keeping that clean and in the same areas so she's not bumping into things, because she's also blind. So I absolutely love her. I've had her since I was in elementary school, so I like to keep up with this. This is more of an every other day, every 2-day routine, depending on if she's molting or not. But this has been a part of my summer routine, especially because it's been pretty hot, so she's been drinking a lot more water and making a little bit more of a mess. But that's okay, this is one mess I don't ever mind cleaning. So from here, I finally get to enjoy some time with my husband on the couch. We are watching Independence Day, as the 4th of July is upcoming. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and a quick glimpse into my family life and what it looks like in the summer. If you did enjoy, again, please subscribe, stick around. I'd love to have you. And with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.